You've seen my holy books. Now I'll show you my holy decks. So for using the various tarot decks that I have, the system has been usually on Mondays, which is my personal holy day. I go through and I get a new card from each of these decks. Though for the past month or two, it's been these same cards because I felt like I really had to integrate those lessons. So in order of the decks that I go through, it's been, this is the Oswald Wirth deck, and this one is just the major arcana, and that's the first one that I go for. And then it's been in the New Orleans Voodoo deck. It's been on Obatala, the White Light, with his snails. And then one of the first decks I ever had was this Native American deck, which is wonderful. And right now it is the Kachina Juggler, which is the two of discs. This isn't so much tarot, but I'm always picking up these cards. These are the Goddess cards by Susan Eleanor Boulay. I have some of her books over there, and her Goddess artwork is just beautiful. And in fact, most of these are hanging on the wall around here. If you ever wanted a Goddess tour, I could do that. Then there is this Tarot of the Orishas, which if you're into the African cosmology, this is a wonderful deck. Right, it's been the Outcast for a while, which has felt spot on. Another one that I don't pick up as much as I used to, but it's helpful. This is the Language of Emotions, and usually you get a you just draw something randomly and then you deal with the emotion. This one's Welcoming Anger, and the gifts that come from it, the signs of obstruction, and the practice you can do around anger. It can be a very helpful thing. Then there is the regular Marseille tarot deck, which I think is one of the most helpful decks. If you're going to start with any of them, this might be a great one to start with. And I've been on the Queen of Chalices, so I've tried to be a queen of my waters lately with some success. Then there is Robert Pace's Alchemical Tarot, and I've been on Temperance. This is just such a lovely deck. If you've been around, you've seen me talk about this a good bit. And the last one that's right here by my left hand and my computer is the other Wirth deck, and this one is based on the Marseille, and it is just such a lovely piece of work. And so those are ones I actually do divination with to try to help things out. But then these three I've just been slowly studying through, and I just flip one every day or two as I get to know it. This one is called Le Grand Etia, and it is said to be of the Roma people, or an Egyptian deck, and it has a lot of cards in it. Some of them are lined up with the more traditional tarot, some of them are brand new, and they have a great picture. This one is Opinion, and then upside down is the opposite, which in this place is Arbitration. And so it's just been an interesting deck to get to know. Then this is the Splendor Solis Tarot, which I did a video about not too long ago by Ed Byrne, and this has just been beautiful to look at. It's just one of the most important alchemical creations ever done. And then finally, and a wonderful piece of work, also by Ed Byrne, is the William Blake Tarot. Wait, the Splendor Solis, was that by Ed Byrne? That was not. That was wrong. But the Splendor Solis Tarot you can look up. This is by Ed Byrne. This is the Blake Tarot, and it's just amazing selections from Blake. And it's been really challenging stuff. You know, he was an artist of the world. You had to do things in this world. So those are the decks that I use. Let me know if you have any questions about them. But yeah, looking at flipping these over every week can usually help me better equip myself for the week to come. So hopefully it might help someone else out.